All right, Sean Zittel here with Ryad Merhy, the former WBA Cruiserweight champion of the world, challenging America's top up-and-coming heavyweight, Jared Anderson, April 13th on ESPN. Ryad, what brought you to the heavyweight division? I know you beat Tony Yoka. Was making Cruiserweight starting to become difficult, or did you just want to go to heavyweight?
Donc, il te présente, il dit qu'on est en présence du champion du monde WBA. Il demande aussi qu'est-ce qui t'a fait monter dans les poids lourds. Est-ce que tu galérais un petit peu pour rester en cruiser? Est-ce que c'est une des raisons pour lesquelles tu es monté en poids lourd?
Ouais, lui, après le Covid, le Covid m'a fait du mal. Donc après le Covid, j'ai pris du mauvais poids. Et en fait, avec l'âge aussi, avec l'âge, ben, j'ai commencé à avoir mes muscles qui commençaient à grossir. Donc je me suis adapté. Et mon dernier combat en cruiserweight, j'ai eu beaucoup plus de difficultés que d'habitude à perdre le poids. Donc j'ai décidé de changer de catégorie.
COVID was very hard on Riyadh, and so he had put on muscles and weight during the COVID. After that, his last fight as a cruiserweight, he struggled to make weight. He thought that was not going to be something he could keep up. As you know, he's number one ranked WBC bridger in a bridgerweight division, so that's a more suitable division for him. Heavyweight came because of the offer he gets, so Tony Yoka was an opportunity.
With Jared Anderson, he's one of the most fluid heavyweights. He's not stiff like a real big heavyweight. He can move like a man smaller than he is. Do you think you coming up from cruiserweight can match him in some of those areas and challenge him in those areas?
C'est pas un vrai poids lourd physiquement, du coup, il bouge pas comme un poids lourd non plus. Jared Anderson, il est un peu plus smooth, tu vois, et dans ses mouvements, plus relax, tout ça. Est-ce que tu penses que toi, du fait que tu viennes une catégorie en dessous, bah, tu vas pouvoir égaliser ça ou voire dépasser ça, justement, le fait que tu sois plus relax, moins un robot, tu vois, moins un vrai poids lourd costaud, quoi.
Ouais. Mais c'est ça qui fait les qualités premières de Jared Anderson, c'est son côté euh, comme ça,
Mhm.
comme il a dit, il a smooth, fluide, c'est ça qui fait de lui un poids lourd différent. Et moi, ce qui va faire un poids lourd différent, qui va faire de moi un nouveau poids lourd différent, c'est les capacités que j'ai en cruiserweight, donc tout ce qui est mon explosivité, tout ça. Donc j'espère que je vais garder tout ça et les mettre
En action.
en action le jour du combat.
Yeah, Jared Anderson, one of his main qualities is what you said. He's very fluid, very smooth, right? He doesn't move like a Dubois or something like that. He's very different. But then it's also one of the quality of Riyad, being from the cruiser. He's very fast. He punches very hard and quick, and so that's going to be a great event and a great show on Saturday to see those two styles that are not stiff, right? They can move very well.
Absolutely. And in America, there's a belief he could become heavyweight champion of the world. What do you make of Jared Anderson when you've watched him?
Il y a des gens qui pensent qu'il peut devenir champion du monde des poids lourds. Toi, quand tu le regardes, est-ce que tu penses que c'est réalisable ou qu'il est...
Moi, je pense qu'il a toutes les capacités pour le devenir, mais il a besoin d'encore un peu plus de gros combats pour,
He's, tal-
euh, pour modifier sa boxe encore.
he's talented and has a lot of potential, but he needs more fights. He's not ready yet. He needs more fights to improve his boxing.
I know you can't really get into game plan, but why do you win this fight? When you are an underdog and you're coming to the United States to face him, why do you come out on top of this fight and what would be an upset?
I'm his coach also, so I don't want him, of course, to give anything from the game plan.
Gotcha. Yeah, of course.
All right. Il dit, je sais que vous voulez pas dire des choses sur le game plan, tu vois, mais comment tu te vois le gagner? Tu veux une formule de politesse?
Tu lui dis que je suis l'underdog. Donc moi, je viens, j'ai rien à prouver sur ce ring-là. C'est lui qui aura toute la pression de faire la différence face à un ancien poids lourd léger, quoi. Donc toute la pression est sur lui s'il n'arrive pas à faire quelque chose de bien face à moi, quoi.
Something big is that Riyad likes to be the underdog. He's not supposed to be in that fight, not supposed to be a heavyweight, not to be supposed to be here. All the pressure is on Jared. Jared has to prove everything. Everything is on his shoulder, not he's not ours. So the pressure is gonna have to live up to in order to pass that mountain that Riyad is. it's going to be tremendous. I don't think he even understands that. So the main thing going on our side is that we don't have to prove nothing. He has to prove everything. That's not our weight class. Ryad is 1 meter 81. He's a little guy from Belgium, you know, world champion, but 181.
You mentioned coach, little guy from Belgium. There's not a lot of world champions from Belgium. There's some great soccer teams that I believe have come out of Belgium. What made Ryad approach fighting, approach boxing, made him a fighter?
Il dit qu'on a mentionné que la Belgique c'est un petit pays, du coup il n'y a pas eu beaucoup de champions du monde, il y a eu du foot un peu, mais pas trop de champions du monde en boxe. Qu'est-ce qui t'a fait vouloir commencer la boxe en Belgique?
Qu'est-ce qui m'a fait commencer j'étais un enfant qui était hyperactif. J'avais besoin de me canaliser et la boxe a été le déclencheur de ma canalisation. Je sais pas comment on peut dire ça. La boxe m'a canalisé, quoi. C'est ça qui a fait que j'ai pu
Et
être beaucoup plus calme.
pourquoi la boxe dans un pays qui est pas un pays de boxe?
Pourquoi? C'est ça la question. Je crois que je suis né dans le mauvais pays.
So he was hyperactive kids, right? And running around, making everyone crazy. And so sports was the only way out. And then boxing and just so happened to be in front of him. Of course, if he was born in England or America, he might have a total different income, right? Because it's way more popular and being a boxer in Belgium is maybe harder. But yeah, boxing came along the way and made him find peace.
Well, yeah, you mentioned if you were in America and England, it could have made even more money because those are boxing countries. But
yep.
So was that hard at all coming up in Belgium? Like you're this strong kid in Belgium. Could they not find anyone to spar with you to fight? Like was that a challenge getting guys who could handle a strong kid who's an outlier in Belgium?
C'était dur d'être le gamin fort, quoi, qui met des KO à tout le monde. Après, pour trouver du sparring, trouver des combats, c'était difficile. Parce qu'en Belgique, il y a pas, justement, c'est un pays de boxe, il y a moins de monde, quoi. Est-ce que c'était compliqué?
C'est compliqué. Au début de carrière, c'est pas très compliqué parce que les adversaires coûtent moins cher. Mais au fur et à mesure où on monte et on performe, les adversaires coûtent plus cher. Et comme la Belgique, c'est pas un pays de boxe, de fans de boxe, donc c'est compliqué de toujours amener autant de monde comme en Amérique ou en Angleterre où ils remplissent des stades, quoi. Mais voilà, on arrive à faire avec les moyens du bord. Mon manager et promoteur arrivent à faire des très belles soirées. Donc on n'a pas besoin de trop se plaindre. On ne doit pas se plaindre. Il y a de quoi faire.
He doesn't like to complain. Of course, it was difficult to find people to put in front of him. He had an excellent manager and promoter right here. We can see him, Alain Van Acker, who helped him throughout his career and helped him find fighters and sparring and all of it. He's even the one who introduced us. So he had a great team. He's not complaining. Of course, it's not easy. It's Belgium, but it's not easy for Alain Van Acker either, right? Everybody's doing the best they can. He's not complaining.
You know, coming all the way here to the United States, just what do you want to show people? What do you want to show the world in this fight? You know, what you're all about.
Donc, tu vas arriver aux États-Unis et qu'est-ce que tu as envie de montrer aux Américains? Tu voudrais qu'ils retiennent quoi de toi?
Je dois leur montrer que j'ai pas un style européen, que mon style se rapproche plus de chez eux que de chez moi.
He's going to show that he doesn't have a European boxing style at all. He's more like an American boxer. Even you'll see the shoulder roll, you'll see his explosivity, you see his knockout power. All of it is more like an American fighter than a European fighter. So he's going to show that he deserves his spot there, right?
Is the plan really with this fight upset this fighter Jared Anderson, and then we really want to campaign at Bridgerweight, or is it no? I'm here to stay at heavyweight. You mentioned you're #1 at the WBC with Bridgerweight, so is that really the goal for the next world title? Win this fight at Bridgerweight, or if you win this fight, you're sticking around in the heavyweight division?
L'objectif, c'est quoi? On gagne ce combat, puis tu vas chez les Bridgers à devenir champion du monde. On gagne ce combat et tu restes chez les poids lourds pour développer encore.
On gagne ce combat, j'attends mon heure pour faire la ceinture mondiale chez les Bridgers. Et puis, je prends toutes les opportunités qu'il y a à prendre.
Okay. He wins this fight, then he wants to become world champion in the Bridgerweight division. But in the meantime, before he gets the title or after he gets the title, he will consider every opportunity that comes his way. Of course, winning against Jared is gonna bring him new opportunities in the heavyweights. But his main goal is Bridger being open to great offers in the heavyweights too.
And just finishing up, Ryad, coming up in Belgium, who were the guys you were able to see? I mean, we got YouTube now, but who were the guys you were able to see film of that made you want to be a fighter, that you studied the most?
You mean when he was growing up? When
he's first getting into boxing and in the beginning years, who were the guys that he really watched and admired? Yeah.
Sont les combattants que tu as regardés, que tu as admirés, qui t'ont fait vouloir devenir boxeur professionnel au début de ta carrière?
Pour être franc, quand j'ai commencé la boxe anglaise, je regardais pas trop en fait les boxeurs. C'est un manga qui m'a fait connaître vraiment ce monde et c'est vraiment le manga qui m'a fait connaître ce monde de la boxe. Et puis au fur et à mesure des mois d'entraînement, j'avais envie de me perfectionner et je commençais à regarder d'autres boxeurs pour prendre leur technique, pour faire l'éponge, quoi.
To be honest, when he started boxing and growing up, it's not a fighter or fighters that inspired him. It's a manga from Japan. It's called Hajime no Ippo.
Yes.
You know it?
Yes, I do. Yep.
All right. So, of course, Hajime no Ippo being the wonderful manga that we know, it inspired him to learn more and grow, because this manga actually is quite accurate and speaks about legends of boxing and tricks. So it's really what inspired him to box.
That is awesome. Were you sad at all when Akira Toriyama passed then, the guy who made the Dragon Ball manga?
Tu es triste quand le mec qui a fait Dragon Ball est décédé? Si t'aimes bien les mangas,
C'était notre jeunesse, hein? C'est notre papa de la jeunesse.
Of course, it was our childhood. He was somebody that inspired everyone.
Do you got some Goku in you for this fight?
T'as du Goku en toi pour ce combat?
Super ultra instinct.
Super ultra instinct, which is the super Saiyan, the last transformation, right? You'll see that in the ring. His hair become yellow and stuff.
Oh no, absolutely. I think we definitely all know what Super Saiyan is. Yes, absolutely. And I think it's awesome. I got to hear it in his language, the translation of a Super Saiyan. I have no other questions. That was a perfect way to end. Check out Ryad Merhy. Try to go Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct against Jared Anderson. Ryad, if there's anything else you want to say to boxing fans, please go ahead. But thank you for your time.
Je dis merci pour ton temps. Il a adoré la fin. Est-ce qu'il y a un mot que tu veux rajouter?
See you soon.
See you soon. That's his last word.
Beautiful. And a little English. Thank you, Ryad.
Thank you.